Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and today I will be reviewing Tax and Courtship by J.C. Jarvis. So this is a independently published fantasy romance following a girl named M, who is a lady of the realm who doubles as a thief in order to actually get the money to support her temple, because basically in this world the nobility have temples instead of just land and whatnot. So basically she ends up encountering a tax collector and they fall in love, and the tax collector, whose name is Quentin, is an honorable, tax collector, and he's also a hand, which is essentially a person who has been marked as very honorable by their bond with a magical cat, essentially. So even though she's a lady, she's also an outlaw, so she's not sure if she is good enough for him, but then he at the same time is kind of like, well, I'm not a lord or anything, and blah de blah, and all kinds of stuff, so he doesn't think he's good enough for her. And yeah, it's really crazy, and this whole thing, like, it's a great story, and I gave this 5 stars. So essentially, a lot of what I liked about this book is the world building, because even though quite often the romantic subplot or the romantic plot in a romance book kind of takes first place and the world building and other plot and stuff that's going on really takes a back seat, that was not the case here. Like, yes, the romance was very much at the forefront and there was a lot of it. And this is a true romance book, not just a romance-based book. And it did have a lot of other plot going on that was very well thought out and really clever, and I absolutely enjoyed every second of this book. So another thing too is the setting. It kind of has a very Indian / East Asian-y vibe, even though the people have names like Quentin, M, Violet, Harold, Hannah, whatever. But aside from that, they are pretty obviously people of color. They all, they're described as such. They wear saris and all that other stuff. Like, all of the things that the society has are very South Asian-y, and clearly the author definitely did her research on it. It's very, like, it has a lot of stuff to it that the average person, not of South Asian origin, such as myself, would not know those terms or those things, etc., etc. So I'm not sure what the choice was about to have everyone have names like Violet and Hannah and whatever, but probably that's basically there because it's not trying to be too based on South Asian countries. It is a fantasy world, so there probably had to just be something holding it back from a white author trying to be a South Asian book, blah de blah. So I'm not sure what the choice was there, but it didn't take away from the story in my mind. I thought it would, but it totally didn't. So then I also really liked how the monetary system is actually just cacao beans. So it's basically, there's almost a system of trade there where you get cacao in order to, as money, and that's literally the money, and that's what everyone pays with. But that's something edible that you can literally, eat and all that stuff. So at some point when she's like running short of money, she's even taking some cacao beans from her father's kitchen and stuff like that. So the whole book absolutely was so good, and right now with everything being self-isolated and everything like that, with the whole virus going around, this was a very uplifting and great book to read, and I absolutely could not put it down. There were so many parts where I thought everything was going great in the book, and then something horrible would happen and I'd be like, holy shit. And so it really keeps you going to the next chapter. Like, you think, oh, I'll just read one more chapter, but then something will happen at the end of that chapter where you just have to read the next one, and I absolutely love it when books do that and make you so unable to put them down. But anyway, so that is my review of Tax and Courtship. I definitely recommend checking this out if you have not read it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!